Assalamu alaikum dear students. In this video I am going to discuss about the questions related to the chapter number 3, why boys fail in college. So let's start. The first question is, according to the author, there are some boys who fail because they do not try. Who are they? Can we help them? तो ये फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ अगर आपको याद हो तो उसमें वो बताता है कि जो साइकोलॉजिकल प्रॉब्लम होती है कि स्टूडेंट समझते हैं कि हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं लेकिन वो एक्चुअली नहीं कर रहे होते कि दे व्हेन दे स्टार्ट टू रीड they think they have to sharpen their pencil, then they think they have to sharpen all the pencils, and so they waste their time and do not put a real effort to achieve their target, to learn something. Can we help them? The writer says we can't help them to a large extent. We can just point out, and it is on the burden lies on the student or the boy to resolve the issue कि उसको habit change करना पड़ेगी psychologically. The second question is, how does mistaken ambition on the part of the boys and their parents lead to the failure of the boys? तो ये second paragraph में हमने देखा था. Mistaken ambition is ambition which you don't want to achieve. For example, if a student wants to become an engineer, he is forced to study the medical. So this is mistaken ambition. He will not put his 100% effort to achieve his target. Similarly, if a boy wants to become a writer, if a boy wants to study arts subjects, he is pushed to study the science subjects. So this is a mistaken ambition, and it is also a major cause of failure. The third question is, there are some boys who have done well at school but fail to make their mark to achieve their target at college. Who are they? Do you have such boys in college in your country? So first of all, there are students or boys everywhere of such type who have done well at school level because there is less work, the burden of studies is less as compared to the college. In college you need a different approach, you need a holistic approach to achieve your target. So they think that they will achieve their target by doing small work, or you can say less work, and they will achieve their target. But this doesn't happen because college needs more effort, more sweat and blood to achieve the target. कि उनको ज़्यादा मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, कॉलेज में ज़्यादा वर्क करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके वो अच्छा जो है वो परफॉर्म कर पाएंगे कॉलेज में. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ डज फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर, ये भी हम जो है वो जो नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ्स हैं उनमें डिस्कस हुआ कि फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर जो है, हाउ डज फाइनेंशियल प्रेशर लीड टू द फेलियर ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स डिस्क्राइब्ड इन द लेसन. डू यू हैव सिमिलर केसेस इन योर कंट्री? So there are cases everywhere in our country, in our city, in different colleges. The students can't pay their fees, they have burden. But in our areas it is less as far as the FSC is concerned. In universities there are a large number of students regarding this case. So financial pressure, how does it lead to the failure? Because you have to study at college till you can say 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. Then you in the evening you go for a job and you work till late at night. So this will cause damage both to the health of the students as well as it will damage the studies or the value or quality of the studies. So this is how the financial pressure can lead to failure. The fifth question is, to what extent does the question of health lead to failure at college? So this is a very serious issue of failure. You know, a sound body has a sound mind, and a sound mind only can work and achieve his target well. So if the health is not good, the health means the physical as well as mental health. Both needs to be appropriate and good in order to perform well. How far can the college authorities with their medical officers help students? College authorities or college doctors or psychologists can help much to point out a student that his mental or physical health is not good, and his or her issue can be solved, कि उसकी मदद की जा सकती है, उसको बताया जा सकता है कि भाई आपके साथ ये इश्यूज़ हैं सेहत के, उसके सेहत के इश्यूज जब ठीक हो जाएंगे बच्चे के तो वो अच्छा परफॉर्म करेगा. 6th question is, what place would you accord to the sportsmen in colleges? Sports is not a bad thing at all, but the point of the matter is, if you want to become a sportsman, you have to be professional. Professional means you should work hard, you should be a professional player, you should use your effort to earn something for livelihood next in the coming times. It is not good to just waste your time, and you are also not a good player of some sports and you just consider yourself, assume yourself, अपने आप को आप फर्ज कर लेते हैं that you are a good sportsman, so you can't even achieve neither your academic purpose not your sport purpose. So the next question is, there are some students who join college for the fun of it. Should they be allowed? So in the last part of the lesson, the writer discusses about the lazy bluffers, the students who just come to college for fun. They drift into college and they drift out. जैसे आते हैं वैसे ही चले जाते हैं. Should they be allowed to stay or not? It is your point of view. There is no purpose for staying them in the college. They will learn by themselves when they go into the outer world that how harsh the cold world is, and there is no demand of the lazy bluffers in this world. So here are the questions. You should learn these questions and learn to write their answers and put effort to understand them. I hope you will do so. Thank you.